Well, this one's going to be a very quick, short one, but as you can see, Brandan and Mary have come out with an announcement. Hello everyone, sorry we haven't been active the past few weeks. We haven't been able to vlog much because we've been really busy with visa stuff. I'm so excited for Mary and Midnight to come to the US. Wish us luck with our visas. Now, the thing is, there was a rumor about this before. I believe a few months back, there was conversation about how Mary was going to come to the United States. But even around that time, there was also conversation how Mary said that she didn't want to come to the States, she wanted to stay in the Philippines. And even if they were going to leave, it was more on the basis of coming to the States to visit rather than to actually stay there. So the question now asks, is this move for Brandan and Mary, is it for them to move with their child Midnight on a permanent basis, or is it simply to get a visa for just visiting purposes? Now, I would imagine if it's for visiting purposes, then the visa shouldn't be so hard to come across. Obviously, if it's for permanent basis, again, because they are married, it's something that may still be easily done, but of course they were married in the Philippines and not necessarily married in America. Or was it Thailand? I do apologize if it was Thailand, not the Philippines. But nonetheless, though, the question is, fellow Americans, how do you feel about potentially walking your streets and potentially bumping into Mary while she's out doing her day-to-day stuff, as well as Brandan? Because I know a lot of people are not a fan of Mary or Brandan because the way they have behaved over the years. And also on top of that, these two have been one hell of scammers as well. Now, I will say this though, moving to the States may be beneficial for them financially if Brandan is able to find work that's going to help sustain their lifestyle, as well as also Mary finding work as well to help sustain their lifestyle. Because the thing is, when it comes to resources that they may need, they may find it easier to get resources in the States compared to where they are now. But, well, they might find it easy to find the resources, but at the same time, the resources may be way much more expensive. So it really comes down to, obviously, you know, how this is going to benefit them moving forward. So if this is a permanent move, I would say the only benefit, the main benefit is that Brandan's actually going to be able to get work because he's able to speak the language. Of course, we've known that since they've been where she's at, it's been very hard for Brandan to, you know, fulfill a job purely because of the language barrier. I think he's learned a little bit of the language by now, but again, it's probably not enough. But hey, who knows? And maybe they want to come stateside to get enough money to send back home as well. But either way though, regardless of how it goes, we have to see obviously how it goes, and of course, you know, just hope for the best, because really and truly, this is something that, you know, is going to impact Midnight the most, because at the end of the day, when it comes to the child, it's all about making sure that mommy and daddy can provide food on the table for their baby. Well, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section, but I will say this though, because they have spoke about why they haven't been able to vlog, this tells me that once they do reach stateside, we shall expect a lot of vlogs to happen. But to be honest with you, something tells me that even once this visa process has gone through, because I don't see a reason for it to not be successful, neither one of them have any criminal records, and they are married and all that kind of, and they've got evidence of being together for a certain amount of time. So really and truly, they should be in a position to actually get the visa. But of course, it can be difficult due to other variables that we may not be aware of. But given the fact they do make it there, I can expect them at some point to probably start another GoFundMe asking for money to help get Mary and Midnight all the way to the United States, because these two will always find a loophole of how to, you know, ask for money from the viewers in some shape or form. But nonetheless though, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section and we'll talk about it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.